Come on, come on. Let's do this.
Hey, hello guys.
So, how do we create a happy relationship?
Wow. How to create
Happy
a
relationship.
happy relationship. First of all, I would love to ask you, in this relationship that we're in now,
Uh-huh.
are you happy?
Oh, yes, I am happy. Don't I look happy to you?
Yeah, happiness is a reflection of how you feel from inside. You look happy. Yeah, that I can say that you're happy. But we've been together for a long time.
Yes.
Yeah, but how have we been keeping it real?
Well, first of all, if you are not a happy person, you can't make someone else happy. So I'm normally a happy person, so
So what you're saying now is you have to be happy
Yes.
to be able to make
someone else happy.
So that's the key.
To be in a happy relationship.
That is a very, very important key. If you are not happy, you cannot
Can't make
make
someone else
else happy. So you have to be happy to be able to transfer that happiness into another person's life.
Yeah.
So happiness is a very major factor to be considered first before you can actually make someone else happy.
That's right.
Right. But you know, creating a happy relationship it comes with a combination of so many factors.
Yes.
Trust,
Communication. Being supportive. Honest. Yes, with each other.
Yeah. So, which do we start with now?
Right.
I think let's start with communication.
Yeah.
Yeah, because communication is also a very major factor, you know.
Yeah.
So if you do not communicate, there is no good rapport. It will be that relationship will suffer.
To get to know someone, first you have to talk to them, and talking is a part of communication.
Yes.
Talking, listening, and also you talk, you listen, and interact. Yeah, because you can be talking, I'm listening, and if I don't interact, you don't know what I've got inside. So talking, communication is interacting with each other.
That's true. So communication is a major factor also.
Yes.
But communication is both talking and listening. So you have to learn to listen.
Listen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is well, to listen. But most relationship, like we said, it suffers because there's no communication.
Yes, someone.
You know, before we got married, you know, that was also something we did very well.
Yeah.
Communicated at all costs.
Is this thing on?
I think it's on. Oh, what was it on? Is mine on? Is it show green?
I'm not seeing any green.
Let me see.
Green. Now this one is green.
I hope that's
Yes, we good to go now.
so.
Continue.
Continue from.
We continue.
All right.
Yes. When we were
Yes, I'm.
when we were dating, yeah, we did a whole lot of communication, isn't it?
Yes, we did.
Because we were living very far from each other, about 2 hours by train, and he was working, I was working, and the distance was a little factor.
Yeah, it was a factor. It was about 2 hours.
Yes.
Let me jump in if you don't mind. Yeah. It was about 2 hours by train. And something we did very well was to communicate. Guys, communication is a key factor. Yeah. In the morning, ensure we wake up together. When I wake up, after saying the morning prayer, after doing my devotion, most times we even do devotion together
yes.
on the phone. We're communicating. I'm on the other end, you're on the other end, we're talking on the phone, pray together.
Shower together. On the road together, on the bus together, wherever you will see me with my phone, and he will be where he is on his phone as well. Always talking.
And there's something you must understand, guys, about communication. It builds bond.
Yes.
It kind of builds bond. You know, those times when we're doing those when we're talking on the phone, my mind, my imagination. Sometimes I could even sometimes I'll ask you, describe where you
where
are,
I am,
what you're putting on, and
yes.
so I picture an image.
Yes.
So that brought some kind of bond. You know, so communication is a very major key. You know, is a key factor that helps to create a happy relationship.
Yeah.
So this we did very well. Even married now, we still do it. We still do it a lot, guys.
Yeah.
And it's been keeping our relationship healthy, and it makes us happy. It makes us happy.
Yeah. When he goes to work, he finish work, and me, I'll be watching the time and say, yes, it's time now. So I have to keep a listening ears for my phone, because I know by the time he finish work, sometime he step out, oh, I'm getting the company bus now, you know, and I'm on the phone with him. He took the train, he's walking down, we're on the phone together. That is how we keep our relationship, isn't it? Happy,
yeah. So trust forms a strong foundation in a happy relationship. Be reliable, keep your promise.
Yeah.
You know, by the time you guys must have made promises, and by the time you start falling back or falling short of those promises that you both made, there is a tendency that trust, the person start losing, your partner start losing trust. So you have to learn to keep those promises that were made, that you guys made, you know. So,
and once that trust is broken, it is very hard to. Once it's broken, it's very hard to trust that someone again.
It took time to build.
Over a period of time, you are forming a relationship with the person, and you build trust. You get to trust that someone, you can talk to them about anything, and that trust is broken. It is very hard to get back what you lost.
Yeah, it takes time, and as a matter of fact, this could affect the
relationship. Yeah, it's once beaten, twice shy.
It affects the fun in the relationship. Yeah. You know, so you should learn to trust each other.
Yeah, learn to trust. Be honest with each other.
Be reliable.
Yeah.
Be reliable.
Yeah.
You know, be reliable. Remember, before we got married, we had an agreement.
Yeah.
You know, speak about that.
I said to him, I said, please, because previous relationship lies. And I said to him, please don't lie to me, because when you lie to someone, it's like you can't trust that person again. So I said to him, babes, don't lie to me. If there is something, if I ask you a question and you can't answer me straight, it better you tell me, babes, I can't talk about this right now, and maybe another time later you can say something, but don't lie, because once you lie, and that's how we do it. We maintain it like that.
We've been maintaining it, and it's been working.
It's been working.
So don't keep secrets from each other. Do not lie to each other. It's simple. When you stand by this, there will be a happy relationship.
That's it.
Yeah. So another factor is support.
Yeah. Being supportive.
You should learn to support your partner. Learn to be very supportive. It could be in the aspect of their feeling. They could have a bad day, or emotional. They could just, maybe they are feeling bad based on some certain things that occurred. You should learn to be there for them. Be supportive. Always be by their side. Always be by their side. Tell them nice words. Listen to them and give a good advice. You know, this help to strengthen
the relationship. Yeah.
This help to strengthen the relationship. Be supportive. You know, nobody is an island. We all want to be supported at some point in our life.
Yes.
Especially in a relationship. This also spices the relationship up, you know.
Yeah.
Something could happen maybe outside and you are looking forward to coming home or getting on the phone to call your partner.
Yeah.
You know, you just want to hear, even if your partner didn't tell you what you want to hear, but you just want to hear him say something or hear her say something.
Yes.
This kind of give you some sort of healing.
Yes.
You know? So being supportive is also a very key factor that help to make a relationship happy. You know? So
yes, we all have dreams and aspirations, and sometimes we have to compromise. Yeah, we have to compromise because when you know that the thing that the person is going after, the dreams or the aspiration, is gonna benefit both of you. So sometimes you have plans to do something, and both of you maybe plan out for the day. You have to compromise. If it's work, or he's got work this Saturday, I've got work, but something come up, one can scrap the shift and say, okay, you go and do what you're doing, and you know. So we have to compromise. We have to work together to support each other. Yeah.
That's a true one.
Yeah.
Too. Yeah.
You can just imagine if you can't support your partner, who the person is gonna turn to when they need support. The home itself supposed to be a happy place, and you live outside, whatever is affecting you is outside, and when you come home, that's the place you will feel the happiness, and the person that is there, you can't support that person. Yeah, so just imagine that home.
Yeah. So that's why.
Just imagine that home. Fire outside and fire in your house. Where you turn to? Who you turn to?
Well, guys, learn to be supportive. That is just it. Learn to be supportive.
Yeah.
So when you do this, try and make sacrifices. Support comes with making sacrifices. Try and make sacrifices to keep your relationship healthy and happy. It's very important. You know, but before, I will say this, before you actually go into a relationship, before you go into a relationship, you sit with your partner, right? You sit with your partner and have a good talk.
Yeah.
It's very important. It's very important. A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people don't do that. So along the way, a lot of things start happening, and they are worried. But did you talk about all this before getting into the relationship?
That is it.
Did you guys come to an agreement? Was the discussion made before entering that relationship? Perhaps no. So it's very important, guys. You sit and talk with your partner before getting into a relationship. To have a don't likes
and dislikes. Yes.
This should be this should be agreed between both parties before get into that relation. It's very important.
Yeah.
It is very important. It is very important. So with this is like you doing half of the job. So when the relationship kicks in,
yes,
you know what to look out for. You know boundaries.
Yes, you don't need to worry about all those things.
You know boundaries. So you start
discuss already.
You discuss, so you know what to do. You know where to walk to.
Yeah.
You know, so you don't exceed a certain boundary. You know what will make your partner happy. You know how to be supportive. You know trust. You know, like you said, we agreed that never lie to me.
Yeah.
Right? And we'll be keeping it, because I know if that happens, there is a tendency that it's going to affect the happiness of our relationship.
And that is going back on your word, agree, because we agree not to lie to each other.
Right. It's going to affect the relationship.
Yes.
The healthy relationship. Yeah, the healthy relationship. So guys, that's it. So what other point do
we do
forgiveness.
What's the next point?
That's the next point. Forgiveness. You should guys learn to forgive. No one is perfect. No one is perfect. So in a relationship, when there is maybe something happened, learn to forgive. It's very important, because this can damage a relationship. If you hold on to grudges, hold on to anger, just because you're hurting your partner did something undoable. Don't hold that resentment. Learn to forgive. Yeah, it could be very difficult, but in order not to damage your relationship, in order to keep your relationship happy, you should learn to forgive. You should learn to forgive. Put beside the past. Yeah, obviously you have to talk about it. Talk about it first of all before putting it by the past, by the corner. I mean, so you learn to talk about it first, then you learn to forgive and move on to the next chapter in your life. So I would say you should do this, because holding on to it, like I said, is to be very difficult for that relationship to be happy.
Yeah.
It's going to damage the relationship. Enjoy each other. It's very important. Enjoy each other. Have fun and laughter with each other. Create time to have fun and laughter. Create time. We've got 3 kids and we still create time for ourselves.
That's it.
It's very important. See, she's shining every time. She's shining every time, looking good every time, always happy, smiling. Guys, there's something I need to say. We do have our moments, We do have our moments. There are times when we have arguments, misunderstanding. Sometimes going to sleep and you want to carry that to the next day. But when that happens, I don't feel very comfortable. I try as much as possible to talk things over before sleeping. Yeah, because sleeping on it and
wake up with it,
I think that's damaging, because before you sleep, you will have that thoughts about what happened and a lot of things will be going on in your mind. So I rather talk about it. At least try to, even if it doesn't resolve the issue totally, talk about it before going bed. So we have our moments. We argue, but that does not define our relationship. Yeah, everybody is bound to have some sort of argument. You don't have to agree with everything that I say. So you have argument between each other, but that shouldn't define your relationship.
Yeah.
Your relationship shouldn't be based on your argument. So don't allow that spoil your relationship.
Yeah.
Don't allow that. Yeah, it's normal for people to argue. Yeah, but the beautiful thing there is you argue, you move forward. You forgive, argue, move forward. Have fun. enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. I think this is one factor that is so people maybe don't put into take into consideration. Yeah, because most people they work and they work and they work, and at the end of the day they don't get to enjoy each other. Yeah, have a balance. Have a balance. You work because you have to provide for your family. Work, but have a balance. Have time for yourself.
Make time.
Yeah, you make time for yourself. Yeah, because when the relationship is not happy, even you going to work.
How can you work?
It is most times when it's every time. I leave home happy, get to work, I'm happy. There's even tend to even be more productive.
Yeah,
because you're a merry heart. Yeah, a merry heart does good things. If your heart is not happy, you see, you just start snapping and
like that,
lashing unnecessarily. You know. So guys, learn to be happy, learn to have fun with each other. Happy relationship, factors that we've listed, consider it, and if you've not been applying it, try to apply it to your relationship. It will help you. It's been helping us. To the glory of God, we celebrated our 10 years anniversary a couple of months ago. So these are some of the factors that we've been incorporating into our relationship.
Keep us happy.
And
we are still working on it.
We're still working. And she's shining, she's happy, and she's always loving. So guys, with that, we have to sign up and go into this.
Sign off. Well, for me, what was it again?
Guys, bye.